Welcome, you're live, second time round. We're up. I'm wearing the bright colors for you today. A little bit of the African yellow. Yeah, gold ounces are in the house. How are you doing? There's too many Francis's as usual. How's everybody going? How are you feeling about your bias to the core trade, which is precious metals long, gold long, silver long, and now stirring, but with a bit of late catch up to do, the platinum as well. Looking very good, looking nice, looking bright. I thought I should wear these glasses actually for an absolute explosion of color. Let me do a quick wardrobe change. Wardrobe, rat. How about them glasses on Goldilocks Day? Target was made. Yes. Yeah, we're coming at you bright and leery. Yes, it's quite savage, I would say. All that color. Some of you, I hope none of you got a hangover. Have you got a hangover? Oh dear, it's going to hurt. Let's look at the charts. Hit the like button. Don't forget to share. We appreciate it. All the usual nag things that YouTubers do that I don't really like to do. So let's go to, before we share screen, make sure that everybody is recognizing that it's a big event day. Entire screen. Tell us where you're checking in from. By the way, we read all your comments. We read them all, the whole lot. We check, especially when they're done, if we missed any. This chart is going to be one that's going to warm the cockles of many a silver stacker's heart. Eventually, the day does come. Those silver boys, oh boy, you've got to have patience like a monk if you've been in silver. That's what we're certainly telling you today. And finally, Patience Day arrives. I've actually done a draw of this, and I am declaring this quarter right here. Let's make it nice and big. This quarter, big fat transgender pink cup line for your cup and handle, which is also an ascending HVF structure, but most traditional technical analysts will talk cup and handle. Beautiful. If you like rounded bottoms, you might be mildly eroticized as well by the events here. Let's have a look and show you that as well. It goes very beautifully with cup and handle. That's why it's called a cup. But big round bottom, yeah, and there's the handle. Now, the one thing I do warn about, we're going to have a little bit of interesting play, I think, here. We'll see. We will soon see. I think there could be a possibility that a bit of rescue might be needed. Might even be the trigger for a demand-destroying event. They might go all terrorist attack in America. Who knows? Anything. The system is getting out of control. Too much truth is breaking out in Bolshevik world order. Wherever you are, it's a Bolshevik world order. The NWO is all over the place, finishing their grand project to own everything and everybody else nothing. The selfish, psychopathic people have won. But in the meantime, a bit of truth still squeezes out through the cracks. And the truth that you are seeing about the failing debt-based collapse that they have engineered is, of course, the gold price, the silver price, and the coming platinum price as well, which is also in an upside HVF. Beautiful. Let's celebrate some things. We do enough of the dark side. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate and kiss the only ring you should kiss. The truth of money, sound money, rarity, scarcity, unique properties, not some derivative proxy token like or fiat printed paper. I had a bit of a set too. There's some guy on Twitter or X that has a lot of following, and he's called Lawrence Leopard. He showed up on my feed to tell me I'm an idiot because I dared point out his little Japanese imaginary friend, Satoshi Nakamoto. Yeah, Satoshi. I dared say, you're rather an elderly chap to have a little imaginary Japanese friend who's a superhero. He's a superhero, by the way. He's not only an imaginary friend, he wears a cape. He's saving you from the small hats. He's coming to free you. He's done it completely exclusive around them, without them, and everything else. I got into trouble. He declared me an idiot. Which was quite entertaining. And stormed off and blocked me. So it's quite interesting when people are very fragile about having their points of view. And I didn't even direct it. I just made a tweet and he chose to follow me. And then he chose to declare me an idiot and then block me. But then I looked and it's just this big Bitcoin maximalist guy. Here's what the central banks are buying, friends. It's not what Lowell Finkelstein, he who wants you to own, absolutely sod all, wants tokenization so that him and all his print up token team members can buy up all your shit and rent it back to you and own the world and do a little dance and a jig around some black cube in some desert somewhere. No, Lowell Finkelstein is the avatar of success for the digital imaginary money. And Trump too is the avatar pushing Bitcoin. We might even we'll send them some Bitcoin. We may even pay the debt off. We'll send them some Bitcoin. Even. Yeah, that's right. That's the Zionist ADL APAC candidate that kisses the ring and goes and walks the wall with his kippah on. That's right. He's your avatar of real winning. The guy who brought you the mRNA, you know what, in the shoulder last time, and is now busy bringing the Palantir. Look at Palantir stock. Oh, the biometrics to the moon. Biometrics to the moon must, because immigration, you understand. That's right. The British Navy is actually fetching rubber boats that the French Navy are bringing, or ones that can't make it the full way across the channel, and landing them. But a biometric ID is going to solve your immigration problem. We all saw that one coming. We all saw they would use it on the right, the center right, the conservatives say, we'll stop the immigration because biometrics. People aren't coming through any scanners. They're landing on the beach, you punk. But they're going to try sell that very badly constructed story. So that's Trump. The avatars for success in the digital magic mushroom money is Mikey Saylor. We've got to include Mikey Saylor along with Lowell Finkelstein and Donald J. Trump. This is their money. In the meantime, Exhibit A. Let me pose with Exhibit A. Exhibit A is going up every single day. Every single day, the central banks of the semi-free world, there's no fully free place. I'm afraid there's no perfect answer. Everyone goes like, where do I go to? Where do I go to? I want to say Narnia, unicorn. No, I take it seriously. I also asked that question. I'm kind of joking. You do need to know where to go to, but sometimes you just have to get out. And then you land somewhere acceptable while you regroup and then you work it out. Sometimes you just have to get out. But in the meantime, the country's not buying gold. Let's celebrate. Mario was reminding us all. Gordon Brown, the stinky brown bottom that saw the name on the clipboard change at $256. That's right, Gordon Brown sold all Britain's gold. America not buying much gold. Somebody else is. Ooh, somebody else is indeed. Because the bid just keeps running, baby. The bid keeps running. How's those leverage trades? Did we mention it's also happy HVF 3,768 prediction day? Let's go and have a look at the gold market. Let's look at some charts. Time to start chopping. Less chirping and more charting, sniper. Okay, I get it. Okay, let's go over to the gold. Gold. So we had this beautiful setup. Oh my goodness, just have a look at this thing. I have to just put the macro in front of you. And this is debt-based collapse. Right here, right now, guys. This is like the quick part. Remember I told you, the quickening is coming. Oh, he always says that. Nothing ever happens. He always says that one day. The quickening is coming. Debt-based collapse 2020. You're in that 4-year, 5-year window. Remember when I said it in 2020? You're in the 4-5-year window where the debt goes largely straight down. And the thing that goes straight down means something else goes straight up. That's the beautiful of geometry. There is an opportunity in crisis. Yes, you hear all the bad stuff, but there's good stuff. There's opportunity if you position. There's positioning and there's positioning. Position in metals. You just got richer today. Well, in real terms, in ounces terms, you stayed the same while the rest of the world just got put in an elevator and sent to hell. That's a lot of stories down the mine shaft, by the way. Let's go and put the CPI. Let's do it. CPI, AUCSL, the fake stats. And that's going to come next, by the way. We told you about this too. We told you about this, the fake employment numbers. The next big reveal is that They rely on the inflation. Inflation is far higher for you than you realize and is going. So we're going through all the different charts on gold. Whoops, we don't want that gold. We want a longer history. Let's do a longer history. We, of course, use Tickmill because we're trading on Tickmill. Links below. You too can get, if you're outside Europe and you have a residency anywhere outside of Europe stroke UK, you can get 500 times the margin. Very, very nice. If you are in Europe or UK, you can still get good leverage, but within the laws that are so required. So I want to highlight this chart to you as well, beautiful people. This chart, we're going super fat Koki. We're being large and in charge today. Super fat Koki. There you go. There's your squeezy Japanesey, the biggest HVF you've ever seen in your goddamn life. Oh, I shouldn't blaspheme. I take it back. I apologize. The biggest HVF you've ever seen in your life. Funnel there. The triggering event, we told you about it. We even put a day. We said today and the month and the quarter, it was there. There you go. 1st July, triggering quarter, 2024. 1 year ago, more than 1 year, going on 18 months ago, because not quite, 16 months, 14 months. 14 months ago, we said the biggest move in gold has triggered on this channel. Go find the video. We warned you. You need a position in gold. You need to position gold. There's only one thing. When everyone else said, but melt up equities, I go, no, gold ounces, no. Gold ounces, no. Everything else shit in comparison. It's a debt and fiat-based collapse. Look into the orange eyes. If you've ever seen any more cranky, look into the eyes. He knows. Debt and fiat-based collapse means gold is your sole and best trade. Forget people who talk about Dow and S&P and all of that stuff. Nominal turns up, gold ounce turns down. You're playing in the middle, the mediocre. Why do you want to be there? Why speculate on that? Plus, you had a 27% crash. But no, the likes of certain people, Mr. Hunter, will tell you about the melt-up in the equity markets. The only melt-up that you should concern about is actually the staying stable gold and everything else melting down against it. That's the melt-up. You get to keep your shit and everybody else gets stripped away. You are now relatively very rich. That's what's happening. It's a fiat and debt-based collapse. Listen to me. When I wake you up, middle of the night, and you see this bright orange glasses in the eye, you go, oh my God, Francis has broken into my house. What's he doing? Has he come to burgle me? And I just want to hear the password will be, it's a fiat and debt-based collapse. And then I'll walk away quietly without fiddling with your wife or taking any of your gold. If you say anything else, you're in deep trouble. Okay, that's what goes down. That's what's going down. It's the only thing. It's the biggest thing. It's the largest thing. It's the foundations of the building. The color of the wall in apartment 907, 9 stories up, doesn't matter. The foundation of the system is imploding. The foundation is imploding. And your health indicator, the canary in the mine, is saying, very unhealthy. Sinkhole, building collapse. Only this one's a controlled demolition. It's been helped on its way by the likes of Keir Starmer, Donald J. Trump, and Joe Biden, and many others, and the European smorgasbord of WEF and who kiddie fiddlers that love to be complete Satanists and want the rest of the world to die and have reduced population and own all your stuff and be part of the rentier society as owners because they suckled up to the chief leaders and the mega bucks that know what's right for the world, and you don't belong anymore. That's right. You don't belong anymore. They want to take your life. They want to take your shit first before they take your life, but first comes taking your shit, and this is taking your shit. That is fiat and debt-based debasement. That's how they take your stuff. That is what's going on. You're witnessing it in an accelerating, ever faster move. And the 3,768 is one HVF of many that will continue to see higher numbers. This one, by the way, and I've drawn it before and I'll draw it again, is a bit of a difficult read because actually it's on an inflation number, a piece of statistics that we know understates and is weak. But just so that you can get a multiple feel, because it's not in gold ounces. Many people go, but what target is that? Well, you're dividing by inflation. You're getting a weird number. That's what happens. It's called mathematics. I can't help that. Okay. But if we draw the setup, which I'll do, let's switch all our eyes off. Let's get our draw tool out. a draw tool that you too could have if you were a member of our community. I hope you've been making some money. Shout out if you've been in the precious metals and you are making some hard-earned, dirty, filthy cash. That's what we want to hear. Dirty, dirty megabucks. And don't be in a hurry to turn it into fiat as well, by the way. That's not required. Let's just make sure I've got the absolute lowest point here. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. One more. Come on, man. It's by OCD. It must be on the exact right candle. I do not like imprecision. There we go. That's it. Do it again. Draw it again. Draw it again. So you are at 11.7. That's a meaningless number. Don't try and make sense of it. It is gold ounces divided by a compounding effect of lots of CPIs over many years. Okay, good luck. Okay, but on this macro, huge upside HVF, you will run something that is close to 5 times larger, and I will highlight that you will most likely chronically overperform. So you may rest a little when you do 5 times more than where you are now. Now, the thing is, you can't just go and take the gold price and multiply it by 5, because some of that might be if the inflation number goes up, you might need to multiply it by 6. If they start admitting higher inflation, you might need to divide it by even bigger numbers, which means actually you're going up. If they manage the number down, maybe it's not 5, it's 4 times. But a combination of that factor, you're looking at a 5x multiple still to go. You've only just passed your first target, and your second target is here at around 13, and you're at about 11. So that's going to mean a lot more gold move. This is a quarterly chart. You've got all the way to go through here, and you will overrun, and you will overreact to quite a high degree, although some profits should probably be taken at the 5x multiple of that. But that's confusing to you because you don't understand 5 what. So let's leave the CPI, AU, CSL, but it is how we get a multiple idea, at least, a multiple idea, XAG, USD. So let's go and talk more about silver and the cup and handle. It also has, an HVF in its current form without having to do a CPI adjustment. But we do have one small minor imperfection in this year, so we have to take that out. So watch this draw. This is HVF method that you too can learn and trade. Continuation structures. All you bullion stackers, listen to me right now. You go, oh, I don't need no trading. Oh, I don't need no trading. I just go stack my ounces. You're going up slow. You're going up a tube at a time. Would you like a pallet at a time? Maybe you'd like a multiple 6-digit number every now and then when the right setup shows to stack platinum, gold, and silver. A pallet worth, an entire builder's pallet of silver. Maybe you'd like that and go large with your thing. Well, you can do it. You can maximize this because they are going to come for you, and there's unbelievably, there's no amount of money that I can say for sure you'll absolutely be safe. You need to have it. The more places you have money in different countries and nations, not the West, and stacks of bullion in each of those places, the better off you're going to be. You can stay in the country of your birth and stack a tube at a time or a coin at a time, or maybe if you're a little bit well off, a monster block at a time, or a few if you're really, making it. But I'm saying to you, you're going to be tied to one country, and if you're in the West, it's the wrong one. That's right. If you're in the West, it is the wrong one. So let's do this draw quickly. I want to get it right. Let's get it right. Go away. There's suddenly too many. Go here. So this is an upside, and we've given you this target before. Yes, we have. Yes, he has. You've forgotten it, but that's why I'm here. I'm going to remind you, and it's for free. It's 100% for free. I want to give as much information for free as I can, but then I also have to respect my paying community and give them updates. They get first strike. Don't forget, these miners are going to do a multiple on this. They are going to do an absolute multiple on this. Let's just reload this chart. This thing is messing with me now. Don't mess with me. Okay, you want to take me back to gold. Thank you very much. Let's go back to silver one more time. Let's see if we can do this. I want to draw that upside HVF. The target that I'm going to be showing you is 330. 330. It goes higher. That's not the top call. It's a target call. Different. Some people go, but you said. Everyone wants to, you've got to be really careful when you talk in any kind of public space. People go, take records and bring receipts, and they want to try and make you out to be something you're not. So it's part of the way, but 330 is going to say more about the dollar collapse than anything else. Boy, oh boy, we're having trading view issues. I've only got one open and it's giving me such grief. Let's see if we can get this one more time. Okay, reload it again. Reload it again. It must be YouTube. There we go. They've taken us back to gold again. Damn, damn, damn. Okay, try one more time. Do you mind loading the chart and allowing me to put a flipping indicator on it? How about that? How about that? How about you do what you paid to bloody well do? There we go. That also is spurting. We're fasting again, and we are running on what fat is it? It's the visceral fat. Is it the one around the organs? I want to run off that fuel. That's the fuel I want to run off. So we wait. Will it post it? Will you post it? Will you post it? Speedtest.net. What's going on with my speed? Must be something internet. Sorry about that, guys. We're trying to show a silver target on a chart. Can you just do what I'm asking you to do? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Tell me you're going to do it this time. Tell me you're going to do it this time. Tell me you're going to bloody well do it this time. Okay, that's good. So we got it there. So we need to take that high out. It's slightly higher than the first one. 49,81428. I know that number off by heart. I've drawn this so many times. Kind of weird that. That's when you know you're geeking out. 8142. That's it. Better make double sure. My memory will have failed me. We want to be finished with this horrible thing. 49,814. Yes. Okay. So there we go. So we're now going to have a draw. $330, friends. So you think it's expensive now? You don't want to buy the top now, huh? Keep stacking. Keep stacking. Keep stacking. Keep stacking. Keep stacking. I tell you. Keep stacking. Bloody hell, it's been slow today. I don't know what's going on. Let's move that out. Finally, we have our draw. There's that target. You can see it right there. Let's make it go down and out the way. Move the box out the way. Bottom right. Get out the way. Thank you very much. You can go away as well. Let's have some real estate. Let's have our chart for once in a moment. All the way up to 330. Now, can I just also say, I get questions and it's really valuable. I'm taking a few calls and I hear from community people and people just about to commit to coming on to the community. You're doing their due diligence, as you should. Check it out. Go to all the usual places. Go read the Trustpilot score that says I'm a scammer. And from the guy that was following me on X and never joined the community. I like that guy. It's like, oh, that's nice. I even know who he is because he lost his marbles and I had to block him on Twitter. That's very cute. Here we go, up there. First interim target done. That's where we are right now. That's where you're going. 44 to 330. In actual fact, on a flag, not as strong a target, I have a 600. But let's stay with a 330, shall we? This is an upside HVF. This is a method I intrinsically give immense faith to over all other technical patterns in the world. And you might say, well, you have to because, you know, that's that thing you're selling in the course and that. No. I didn't want to position my business. I could have chosen Head and Shoulders and gone with lots of other people and chose one path. This is a unique structure that has incredibly high probability. The bigger the time frame, the more the reliability to target. This is a huge, by any standards, silver. Hear me now. Look at this. Important point. Look at me. Look at me. You at the back. The girls. I want the girls at the front. I want the girls to have the best seat. All you nasty boys, let them sit in the front. I want no children, please. No children. I tend to have Tourette's every now and then. Okay, so children out. Go. Shoot, scram. Go play in the pool. Try and drown yourself. Do something clever. Okay, ladies in the front. Okay, listen. Right here, right now, the message of this YouTube. If you just watch one bit, watch this. Okay, this macro HVF on silver has an incredibly high probability in my undertaking for whatever is coming, and I don't know the future, that in whatever form the dollar takes, it will trade through what is currently known as the dollar now today, $330, in a disproportionately short time. It is a breakout trade that covers fast distance in short time, which is very opportunistic for wealth building. And we will trade it at the macro level long with as investors. We will position trade in it to the long side, and we will seize on lower time frames continuation, HVF continuation opportunities all the way through in the community together. And we will be doing the same on gold and platinum, and I'm still long the platinum on leverage at the moment. We did close our leverage on the gold when the target was made. I'll come back to that later on that HVF. Could be a rest. Remember, there's still be little periods where it pushes back somewhat. We're all very giddy because it's all just straight line up. Silver is coming to that sensitive zone of the $45 to the $50 zone period where it might get a rebuttal. Remember, once, twice, three times, and then the lady. There you go. There you go. I still think it won't be a big one. You could go here, you marginally higher high, and then you could have a little bit of a pullback. Then I could see us ripping. This is going to happen disorderly quick, guys. This is going to happen disorderly quick. The thing about collapses. So this is the biggest structure HVF, and it's something intrinsically my history of trading over 35 years that you don't have, that you can just take for me, whether you choose to believe me or not is up to you, is very powerful, very likely to happen, one of the largest ever, and happens fast. When you go back to the big time frames, you go, shit, we haven't had a single red candle and we've had 5 stretchy green ones. And I didn't buy investment. I forgot how to learn HVF method and get leverage long so that I could buy 5 or 6 times, 10 times the normal investment amount. As I get the same market to help me buy more physical by just generating fiat profits that I quickly throw back at the bankers and take the real money. And you keep doing that trade and you keep building that stack till you build a house out of tubes of flipping eagles, maples, philharmonics, kangaroos, and everything else that tickles your fancy, including a few old bearded Krugers as well. You can do it. You can maximize during this period. Stackers need to hear me. This is the one moment, really uniquely, without being a specialist 9 screens day trader. This is not our bag. Lifestyle guy. Look at the shirt I wear. Come on, I wear it for you. I was out in the morning. We have a lifestyle. I have things to do. We have a community. We have things to do. Some people are working. This is not a 9 screen scalping here and there, fret and fraught, singed head. Position trading this. You don't, once you set and you've got in with a stop and a take profit, there is nothing for you to do. The less you watch, the better. You do more damage when you watch. You do more damage when you watch. This is gold. Do you like my necklace, by the way? I'm looking, I'm fishing for compliments. I'm fishing for 1 ounce. It's a little 1 ouncer. It's a little 1 ouncer. That's right. It's going up as I speak. As I speak it, I just hear it. It goes bing. It's got like its own little bing, bing. It pings me every time it makes another buck. Bing. It's just like the pinging necklace. It's just I become more valuable. That's what gold does. Have some wearables, by the way. Key point, if you ever have to change a border, hey, it's my jewelry. You're not carrying gold, it's my jewelry. This is personal. My wife gave it to me. Write her name on the back. Go, sweetie, darling, lovey, cuddle buns, and put it on the back. They say, no, it's emotional. It's my wife. She gave it to me. It's a birthday present. Have some wearables. Border crossings. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Anyway, back to the HVF of the millennia. 330 is a long, long way away from 40. Who wants the maths? Let's do the maths for it. Let's do the maths. Let's do the maths. Let's do the maths. So 44.44. 44. Where's Brent Johnson and his pilgrimage? Oh, silver with its annual pilgrimage to $25 and back down again. BJ. Last night a BJ saved my life, but it's not him I'm talking about. What have I been getting up to? No, I'm being stupid. I'm being stupid as usual. Let's go. 44.23, and we want to, wrong way around. Let's go. And there's no memory on this terrible. Okay, let's start again. 330 divide 44.23. How much more have you got to go? You thought you needed crypto. That is too many threes. What is wrong with me? Let's try one more time. Can he do it? Can he do a math sum on a calculator? It's the pressure of the audience. I'm feeling it. And we don't want divide. We don't want multiply. We want divide. Divide 44 point. What are we right now? 0.24. Okay, there you go. Most of you did this 5 years ago now. 7.5 times more money and this is how much dollar debasement, remember. This is dollar. Listen, silver's going to overpump and it's going to get suddenly valued, and they had run it down and been controlling it for so long. The control is over. They need it. They need it in military. They need it in everything. They need it. They need it, and there's not enough of it. And now it's going to start absolutely surging. 7.5 times. 7.5 times. They actually need a debt-based. They need a demand-destroying event now, guys. Really, they do. Because if this is ticking up to the $45, $50 range, which is not very far from, they need something to go shock and horror. Everybody has to sell and get cash. They almost need. Could be a prediction. This could be the foreplay of a demand-destroying event, because if silver, once it's dealt with the 45, 50, it has a little dip back and starts running into 50s, like new highs, straight to triple digits. I don't even, it's academic, 60, 70, 80, 90, just triple digits, it's coming. It'll come very fast. You will understand why we trade fast-moving breakouts with tight risk and expanding rewards. So big, I can't even fit them in the camera view. It's like this tall. And this is one of them, and it's free, and you know it, and you are doing your bit for ending the fiat-based crisis. But don't expect it to be love and light with what goes with us. The news that goes with us, she's not good, especially if you live in America, especially if you live in the United Kingdom, Europe, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. Yep, you all know it. You all know it. That's 95% of all of you watching right now. Yep. That's why we've been saying. When that stock market in nominal terms, it's already correcting violently, by the way, in gold ounces. When that stock market turns nominally, you will be in a situation where we will be in real depression, post-event depression collapse. That is a fact. That's your great warning. So for this YouTube, I'm going to end it here. This is your biggest setup. I've got so much more to tell you, but I'm going to save things. There's going to be more events. We're going to be popping up like a jack in a box. We're excited. We're happy. We're hoping you are too. We're going to be popping up much more during the week, but that's the one message I want you to take out of this YouTube. You are in the biggest upside macro HVF trading pattern that will take you on balance of probabilities, in my opinion, safely through 330, which will be 7.5 times whatever you think is expensive now. Yeah. Whatever you think is expensive now. Okay, catch you again soon. Thanks for sharing with beautiful cup and handle break day. We traded, we saw it, it happened. I showed you the chart, cup and handle break day on silver, and of course, this HVF, which is now starting to rip. Till next time, I'll catch you later. We will be a little bit more soberly dressed maybe, but we thought we should have some fun. So you'll see us next time anyway, and we'll alert you on the usual way. Don't forget, before I go, pure gold, if you want to buy gold, silver, or platinum, and also the links, SimpleFX, Tickmill, everything I use for trading, you pay the same as me in the links below. I also use a Wise account. That link is there. You can get a Wise, you can have Swiss francs, and you can feed your Bullionvault account. And then when you need money, you can sell a bit of Bullionvault off and put in your francs, go and spend on your card. Everybody needs some cash. I use it. It works very well. Okay, till next time. Catch you later. Bye-bye for now.